Hi there, I'm Jon Hummel. I'm with the National Foundation for Gun Rights, and I have an update on the case that we talked about recently involving the Supreme Court asking for the Second Circuit to justify why they put a stay order on the case of Antoniuk versus Negrelli. This case has to deal with New York's response to the Bruen ruling. Bruen was a ruling that came out this past summer from Justice Thomas. Basically, what this ruling did is it said that New York's current permitting scheme is not constitutional. It was a long, very well-written opinion that went into a lot of detail that in order for a gun law to be considered constitutional, it must look at the context of the history, text, and tradition of the Second Amendment and justify itself through those means. Well, after this ruling came out, New York decided to write a whole bunch of other bad gun laws. This case, Antoniuk versus Negrelli, is the case that challenges those new laws that came out. For this case, what happened is that the initial court came in and put a preliminary injunction on the laws. That means the laws were temporarily stopped and were not to affect the citizens of New York. What then happened is the case was appealed to the Second Circuit, a higher court. The Second Circuit put a stay on that preliminary injunction. What that means is that it took away the preliminary injunction, effectively making the law go back into effect. Well, Antoniuk, the plaintiffs in this, appealed to the Supreme Court to see if they would step in and remove that stay because they saw it as being unconstitutional. As a result, the Supreme Court has now responded to that appeal. And essentially what they've said is that we are not going to step in at this time. But they are very clear in this opinion or order, I should say, that the Second Circuit better move quickly in this instance to address this complaint and this case. They say, Justice Alito says, applicants should not be deterred by today's order from again seeking relief. So basically telling Antoniuk, the good guys, the guys who are suing for New York's gun rights, don't be deterred that we didn't step in today. What we're going to do is we're going to give the Second Circuit a chance to get things right and to get things done quickly. It goes on to say that the Second Circuit, if the Second Circuit does not, within a reasonable time, provide an explanation or expedite consideration of the appeal. This is more or less like a parent saying to a child, you better do this now, and then starting to count. 1, 2, and then hopefully the Second Circuit will get going and resolve this matter quickly and efficiently. So that's all that the update is. It was a very, very short little brief that came out today, less than or just about 2 pages. But we're going to keep monitoring the situation. Hopefully this means that more of the progress that we'll see in Antoniuk versus Negrelli will come quickly, and this matter will be settled quickly so that the Supreme Court does not have to get involved, as long as they get it right, that is to say. So, once again, my name is Jon Hummel with National Foundations for Gun Rights. If you would like to join the fight, that would be wonderful. Please click the link in the description. There should also be a pinned comment below that you can click that link as well. We are so thrilled to be fighting this fight for you to help make sure we are able to restore and defend your Second Amendment rights. Take care.